Hey, what's up, everyone? Dave and Alex here from the Hyperspace Vault, and today we're going to take a look at the Star Wars Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi Wandering Jedi figure. Obi-Wan Kenobi is set years after the dramatic events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, where Kenobi faced the corruption of his friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker turned Sith Lord Darth Vader. Hey guys, what a lucky find today. We found the new Obi-Wan Kenobi figure from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series at Walmart today, and they had the entire wave there. So we picked up Obi-Wan Kenobi and we had to leave the rest behind. So hopefully we'll get some of these other figures pretty soon. But yeah, lucky find at Walmart tonight.
I was really surprised whenever we saw this. I wasn't expecting much, just, a few Landos, the usual. And then we saw these, and it just absolutely blew my mind that we got this lucky.
Yeah, when they unveiled this wave, I think it was, or some of these figures from Obi-Wan Kenobi, they weren't supposed to show up till like next summer or something crazy like that. So,
yeah.
And that's just crazy because the series came out earlier this year. It was already over with. And of course, there's nothing for, no merchandise, no figures for it. But I'm glad to see these showed up a little early than what they were projecting. All right, so let's get into the figure. And first off, let's take a look at the box. The Obi-Wan Kenobi Black Series has kind of like a light blue color. It looks really good, I think.
Yeah, and it
stands out, from the others that are mostly like gold or orangey looking.
Yeah, and this is one of the last figures that is plastic, that has the bubble, because after this we're going plastic free, sadly, with the Black Series.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I don't want to get into rehash this whole thing, but it just doesn't. The whole thing just doesn't make sense. But luckily, the Vintage Collection is keeping their bubbles, so that's one good thing that's come out of it. But unfortunately, Black Series is not. So
there's the side artwork, which looks very good as always, and here's the back with the side art and a description.
Yeah, really cool artwork. And Obi-Wan Kenobi is #1 in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box.
And there's the figure at the blister pack, and you can see his accessories. He does come with a blaster pistol, a lightsaber, and the Lola droid, and looks like two other, maybe a stand for Lola, and I don't know what that other thing is.
Looks like a tool. It might be one of those like little tools you use to fix Lola in the show.
Yeah, some kind of tool there. All right, so we got Obi-Wan fully unboxed here, and what a great looking figure. I really like this figure. The soft goods are really high quality feeling to them, and they fit the figure really nicely. So yeah, just an awesome figure. Alex, what do you think?
Yeah, I think this figure is really nice. The accessories are really nice. The lightsaber hilt is really detailed. I like the Lola, and then the Lola comes with a little stand as well. And then he also comes with that little tool. But yeah, I think this figure is really nice.
Yeah, lots of accessories with this figure. So I'm really happy with this figure because you get accessories, you got soft goods. The face sculpt is pretty good. In the promo pictures that they showed of this figure when they unveiled it, I was thinking that the face sculpt, there was something off about it, but in hand, it looks pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
The likeness to Ewan McGregor is pretty good here. They could have did a little more detailing on his hair. The hair sculpt is nice, but there's no additional paint apps in the hair, so you don't get any like dark tones or light tones in his hair.
Yeah.
Like you would like normally. So I think they could have added a little more paint apps there. But the facial expression and the look, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, and the molding on the shirt that he's wearing is really nice. It's kind of like it's like a separate piece than like his neck.
And the lightsaber is really done very well because the paint apps on it look really good. The blade has a real deep blue look to it, but it's still translucent blue. So it looks really good. All right, so let's take a closer look at the figure. You can see there the face sculpt. It looks really good. The beard is molded really nicely. It really gives you that Ewan McGregor look. So there, as we peel back the soft goods, you can see he has a nicely molded belt here. He does have a holster for that pistol that he comes with. The pistol does fit nicely into the holster. And then going around back, you can see the shirt there, how the mold wraps around that belt. It looks really good.
Yeah.
The soft goods have like a really nice layered look to them.
The soft goods coloring is like really nice. It's not like the usual brown that you'd see for the Jedi robes, and it's like a more kind of like a sandy brown.
Yeah.
Which you would expect if he's, you know, like hiding on Tatooine.
And the way the hood was folded down, it does kind of lay down like really nicely. And then let's take the hood up and see how big it is and put it on his head. See if we can get a nice shape going for it.
Oh, it looks really big.
Yeah, it does look pretty big. Kind of have to kind of fold it down over. So the hood does look a little big. It probably should have been trimmed a little bit more. You can kind of shape it and work it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as of right now, it's like sticking way up. It doesn't fold around his head like it should. But you can work with soft goods and get it to work the way you want it to. But out of the packaging, yeah, it needs some work on the hood. It would have been better if it was trimmed a little bit more, a little bit smaller. But other than that, the soft goods are really nice. So there you can see the shirt is molded really nicely, and kind of like a V-neck type thing. And yeah, it looks really good. And then let's take a look at his arms. He does have a single elbow joint on his arms. And then inside here, we do have a ball joint swivel on the shoulders with a butterfly joint. So that's nice. That'll give you lots of articulation for the lightsaber poses. And then coming down the figure, he does have a torso swivel here. So that's nice. And then the legs are on ball joint swivels. And you got a single knee joint and an ankle hinge, and he does have rotation. And you have that upper thigh rotation like all the figures do. So overall, really nice figure. Really good articulation with this figure. And the sculpting is amazing on this figure. It looks really good.
Alright, now here is the Lola droid accessory that he comes with. And it's pretty nicely detailed. The paint applications are really nice for this tiny little thing. And then if you look back here, these little flaps that open up, there is a bit of detail under there. And these flaps are actually articulated on a ball joint, which is always nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And then below, there is the legs, which is on a ball joint. And you can take them off. You know, you got to be really careful because they're very, very thin plastic, so could break very easily. And then here is the stand. And you just insert it in there. And the stand is kind of like a clip. So you can kind of like put it in Obi-Wan's hand here. Alright, well I actually found a better solution. I kind of clipped it onto like the wrist there of his sleeve. And yeah,
that works pretty good. That's really cool that it comes with this like clear plastic stand that you can clip on. That way it looks like the droid is levitating.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Because we found out what this was. I was thinking it was the tool that Obi-Wan used to fix Lola whenever Lola was like broken. But no. If you look closely at Lola, let me get the light in there. You can kind of see a little peg hole inside of there. And you actually insert this into there. And it's the saw that Lola used to break Leia out of the ropes whenever Leia was being held captive by those bounty hunters. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. My first thought was that it was like that hologram communication device where Bail Organa sent Obi-Wan the hologram communications. It kind of looked like that to me. But that's really cool that they included the little saw, Lola's little saw that she cut stuff with. So that's a nice touch.
Yeah. All right, here is the lightsaber. And it looks really nice. I really like the color of the blade on this one, how it's like a darker blue. It fits really well with the like aesthetic of the figure. And if you look at the hilt, let me take the blade out here for a second. Actually, it's probably better to leave it in. If you look at the hilt, you will see that the emitter piece, which is the piece that emits the blade at the tip of the lightsaber, is it's like a gray, like a gunmetal gray color instead of like silver, how it's supposed to be. And that's how it was in the show, which is pretty awesome. It was like kind of like burnt and like scarred kind of from the Battle of Mustafar with Anakin. I really think that's a nice touch. It's a really, really detailed hilt for how small it is.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a lightsaber hilt in the Black Series with so many paint apps. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Because you have the bright silver, you have the darker grays, and then you have that copper color on the switch and below the emitter, which is really cool. I mean, it really adds a lot of detail to this lightsaber hilt.
And the hilt does have a little peg piece. And if you look on his belt, there is a peg hole on there. Let's see if we can fit that in there. Just lightsaber on there. There we go. Kind of have it like he's leaving Tatooine for the first time in 10 years. Then he has it hidden, behind his cloak as he goes onto the ship, onto the commercial flight ship.
Yeah, it looks really, really good on his belt like that. It looks good. All right, so we have a cool diorama set up here by Alex, and one of the scenes from the Kenobi series with Darth Vader. Looks really cool. So, Alex, how do you rate this new Obi-Wan Kenobi figure, Wandering Jedi?
I think I'm going to give this figure a 10 out of 10. It's really amazing. It comes with a bunch of accessories, which is nice. The paint applications is really good. The soft goods is really good. I really like how it comes with like the Lola droid with the stand and then the legs, which is really cool. And then he comes with that pistol as well. It's just a bunch of accessories. And it's more accessories than the deluxe Throne Room Boba Fett, which is just insane.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm going to rate it 5 stars. It's a great figure, great looking figure. And everything that Alex said is pretty much what I was going to say. I really like the soft goods, and the hood needs a little tweaking, but other than that, the soft goods are really good. Nice, high-quality soft goods, and for the most part, it is fitted very nicely on the figure. And great accessories. The lightsaber is awesome. Great paint apps on the lightsaber. The new blade looks really good. I love the color, the deep color blue on that. And yeah, the articulation on the figure is really good too. And I was surprised by the likeness to Ewan McGregor on the figure, because the promo shots that Hasbro showed when they unveiled this figure, it looked like there was a little something off. It didn't look very well to me, but in hand, it looks really good. So 5 stars.
Yeah.
All right, guys, before we wrap up this video, we want to make an announcement. We actually made the announcement on a YouTube short video, and we've been kind of updating that shorts video as we get new subscribers, but we decided to go on and announce our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. even though we're 200 plus subscribers away from that, we wanted to go on and start promoting our giveaway. And we're going to give away a couple of Black Series figures. One of them is going to be the Mimban Stormtrooper, and the other is a 501st Clone Trooper from the Archive series. So we're going to be giving away these two figures, and then later on we'll announce a couple maybe vintage collection figures that we'll give away too also when we reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, go on and hit that subscriber button.
Yeah, these two figures are really cool. We have one of the latest archive figures here, and then an older figure that you don't really see that much anymore, so it's kind of nice to have it in your collection, whether you're an inbox collector or you take your stuff out of the package. Make sure to enter in the giveaway, and you might be able to win these two, plus more surprises that we will reveal as we get closer to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, be sure to like this video. Leave us a comment down below. Tell us what you think about Obi-Wan Kenobi, and and tell us about the series too. We really enjoyed it. I really liked the series. Yeah, that about wraps up this video. Alex, take us out.
May the Force be with you, always.